Welcome to Lunch Break Tarot. I'm Jolene, and if this video has found you, there's a message in it you're supposed to hear at this time, big or small, so trust the timing. And when something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What would you, beautiful people, benefit from knowing about before it happens? Hope you like my new setup. I had to move out of the sun. Bright. And yesterday when I got off work, I took a walk super early and it was so hot. But I am super inspired for walking to be my new pastime now. And so I'm going to buy a whole bunch of nice little fitness outfits as money permits. Firstly, we have the Seven of Swords. So somebody's being sneaky about something, but we will clarify and see how that fits into a larger theme. What else have we got? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody's probably offering something, but maybe it's not, what's the word? In good faith? Maybe it's not in good faith necessarily. Maybe they are offering you something in order to get something, but it's not above board. Again, we will definitely do some clarifying. Okay, we've got the Judgment card. So seems like you're going to be tested in your resolve about something. You're going to have a decision to make because they are offering you something and it's going to be enticing. We got King of Cups here. So I'm not quite sure yet how that fits in. But would the King of Cups entice you? I think he would entice me. King of Cups could be you, though. Even if you're a woman, it just means that you are, so the Queen of Cups is about self-care. And the King of Cups is about like being really caring to other people. And it's also about, Queen of Cups is caring to other people, but King of Cups is also about creativity, big time creativity. Yeah. So you might be like really gung-ho on pursuing something creative and being really good at it. I think that's a pretty good lineup before we start getting clarity. So clarify the Seven of Swords. I will say I have had my revelatory Plutonian moment now. The eclipse is tomorrow. The Leo eclipse, new moon Leo eclipse tomorrow. So that would be a solar eclipse. I think the bulk of it has already played out for me. It was no small thing, let me tell you. Was it liberating? Ultimately, yes. Might not be done, but I'm definitely on an upswing right now. Clarify Seven of Swords. Feel free to tell me what your dealie is. I did just see the Six of Cups flash by really quick. So that's someone from the past. Me personally, I just closed out an 18-year karmic cycle. Pretty wild. Did not think I would survive getting on the other side of that. Could not imagine it. It was terrifying, but certainly liberating. Okay, well, so this for the Seven of Swords, we've got the Devil and the Ace of Cups. So this speaks to this. There is an offer coming in of devotion and of like someone is offering to build something with you, build a life perhaps, especially with that King of Cups on the other side of the Judgment card. But the Devil card is speaking to it not being in good faith, it not being, it'll be very tempting with the Devil card here because the Devil card, Devil archetype knows your heart's deepest desire, and there's nothing wrong with having your heart's deepest desire. It's a good thing, but it binds it to your weaknesses. And so it kind of distorts it and corrupts it. And so that's what makes it extra tricky, because it's like your virtue starts getting used against you. Anyway, there is an offer coming in, going to be extraordinarily tempting and meaningful. Something you've been wanting for your whole life. um, So it's judgment time though. It's time to make a decision. It's time to choose differently than you have chosen in the past. So you will be tested. Will you recognize? Will you recognize it for what it is? Sometimes we don't even want to let go of our addictions. We don't want to be disillusioned. Even if we know we're limerent, we enjoy being limerent, because it's like being in the matrix, and whether you want to choose the red pill or the blue pill. Like, some people would rather just eat the fake steak, That's why it's the devil card. There's one obstacle alone, is just knowing whether you want to be disillusioned. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, I saw a couple, but okay, well, we got a bunch more. There we go. So we got the Hierophant. So this is about commitment. Okay, somebody might literally propose to you with this. Oh wow, that's ironic. I just got a notification from Moonlight Guidance. I have not watched her channel in ages. Speaking of that, she posts 2 readings a day, one every 12 hours. And I have been thinking about either doing that or doing what Christy Thompson does. She posts 1 video a day for the general reading, but then every Monday she posts 12 zodiac readings. Actually 13. It's a baker's dozen, because she rewards Scorpios, her most avid viewers, with a bonus video. So every Monday she does like a baker's dozen. So I've been thinking of either doing what Moonlight Guidance does, which would be a little bit easier for me, plus all of my videos would be of use to everybody that watches. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Anyway, back to the reading. Looks like we might have a proposal in store. Well, that's crazy. It is an eclipse, and life never ceases to amaze me. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Swords. Oof, painful ending, painful ending. And we have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something that is done, something in your past. Literally an eclipse right there too. I think this is the only card that has an eclipse on it. So leaving something behind after a very painful ending. And it's like a divine timing thing too. And we have the Justice card. So this is literally talking about the end of a karmic contract. Big time, big time. I met my ex-husband 18 years ago during the last time the eclipse was this similar eclipse. And now we're like about to be, I mean, we are basically, but who knows? I mean, it's probably my reading too. So I might have one last hoorah, who knows? But anyway, whatever was going on for you 18 years ago, this will also come back 18 years and 10 days from now. So pretty interesting to track your life that way. But it's the Leo Aquarius eclipses. And this is when the nodes are at the same places. They'll be in the same places about 9 years from now, but they'll be reversed. Okay. But yeah, this is the end of a major karmic contract. Clarify the Judgment card. I'm curious about that because we've already got so much Major Arcana stuff. The Hierophant, the Justice card, the Judgment card, the Devil. Clarify the Judgment. Judgment Day. Time to be graded on how you did. Your test is over. Like pop quiz, put your test down. You did how you did. It's over no matter what. Clarify Judgment. I'm relieved, honestly. I'm so relieved. I could not say that earlier today, but feel free to share anything you feel like sharing in the comments. Clarify the Judgment card. Well, while this is taking a second, I will say at some point I'm going to do a tarot course and offer that up on Patreon. So if that's something you're interested in, that'll be available at some time, at some point, time permitting. Clarify Judgment. I do also have personal readings open. I haven't been advertising it because I had some physical issues the last couple of weeks, but here we go. 3 of Wands, clarifying the Judgment. But just to finish what I was saying is I do have a special that I'm running this month until the end of Leo season. So whenever that is, around the 23rd at the latest of August 2026, it's $25 marked down for a personal reading. And the details are in the description if I remember to put them there. All right. So 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is you. Everything has been sorted. You've been waffling to make the best decision for yourself. But then it also seemed a little bit dependent on outside forces as well. And so you have kind of reconciled your feelings with their feelings. You've said whatever you've needed to say to kind of help validate the situation at hand, and you're just waiting now to you're just kind of waiting to be graded, not literally but practically. You're just waiting for like the smoke to clear now, like you know that it's done. At least if you're not there already, if you don't feel these eclipses a little bit early like I do, that's what's in store for you. Yesterday's reading talked about the revelations and the Pluto and all that stuff. But once it's like something happens, you're not happy about it at first, and then you are happy about it. And at this point, you're just like, it's like you did your test already, and you're just waiting to be graded, and you passed. You don't know if you got an A, but you passed. And you're just kind of waiting to see how you did. Clarify the King of Cups. That one I'm the most curious about. Oh, right here, Page of Wands. This is your test results coming in. So you are about to receive a message. It seems favorable. It's coming from the King of Cups, somebody really loving and sweet. And ultimately, this is pointing to the way you're going to feel on the other side of this. You're the King of Cups. You're the King of Cups here. It's both. It's getting a message like that makes you feel like this, and this is how you feel, because it's over. It's over, and you are like, you're way more emotionally affluent than you were in the past. This taught you a major lesson. Could have even been like one of the big ones. We have not just karma, but we have something, I think it's called granthis or something, but it's like a handful of knots in our, I don't know if it's our etheric body or what, but there's some other place we exist. We have layers of existence, and we carry a handful of those knots. And there's nothing you could do, even having like a non dual awakening can't untie those knots. Um, but when you wake up has something to do with those knots as well. Those knots can actually keep you from having a non dual awakening. Anyway, those are largely scheduled to be played out in time, and they involve other people. But it's like in your life's blueprint, and the eclipses are like a clock. And I mean, we have an eclipse every 6 months, so that's not necessarily going to mean that it's as epic as, like, right now it's a big one. I feel like one of my knots is getting untied. I had another one similar to this when I was 16, when I moved out and broke a karmic contract with my stepmom. And I met with an energy healer a few years ago, and she said that I had set up a situation earlier in my life to remind me of what I came here to work on. But for me, my ex-husband, now my second ex-husband, after an 18-year-long relationship, the thing I set up with my stepmom was to prepare me for this big boss that I just got on the other side of. So that's just all for an example. Anyway, I guess to recap, someone is coming in and offering you is they're really going hard. And it's going to be very tempting. You know, if you remember Jesus fasting for 40 days and nights, and like the devil coming and offering him power and all the things that he thought Jesus might want. It's going to be similar, but it's going to be tailored to you and your particular heart's deepest desire. And it might have something to do with a proposal. And then it looks like you might have already had this very painful ending. If not, don't worry. It's you'll survive it. Trust me, you will survive it. And like, no more of this emotional overload anymore. You're putting that behind you. I just get chills with this justice card. I don't know. For me personally, I really have done a lot of work in my life to not um, become like a degenerate or whatever. And so when justice arrives for me, it's usually a good thing. And so I love the justice card. I'm sure it's similar for you. Anyway, it's good no matter what. The universe has your back and everything. So even if things suck, it's for a bigger reason, and you are loved always. And yeah, everyone's just on their little journey back to God, however many lifetimes it takes. So anyway, hope you like this video. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and if something I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.